Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you officially to the first episode of the ComedicScents Podcast. This is something I've wanted to do for so long now, and I don't know what stopped me. I have gone live on TikTok every single day pretty much every day. I've missed some because I'm human. For about a year, just under a year now. I've been going live for a long time talking to you guys through TikTok, which is my main platform. If you don't know me, my name's ComedicScents. We talk fragrances, we joke around. My name's ComedicScents, the talk of the town. That's my little catchphrase. That kind of started on live randomly one day. TikTok is my main platform. I've been making YouTube videos, though, for pretty much 10 years. I have been a content creator for a very long time now, guys, so this is nothing new to me. But coming back to YouTube, this space is something that I've not really incorporated in my content in quite some time now. So I wanted to get in here. I wanted to make a podcast because I like talking. Let me turn this down. Hold on. The lighting is quite bright. I hope that's okay, man. I need to figure out this lighting situation. I as you can see, I kind of have like the rigged up mic here. This is my lav mic. That's what I use for TikToks, but it works. So we're gonna go with it. This was a very impulsive decision I made while hungover about 2 days ago. It was the morning. I was feeling hungover. I texted my girlfriend. I'm like, you know what? Podcast time. I was like, I don't know what's ever stopped me from doing this. Well, actually, I do know. When I lived in my parents' house before, so when I was doing TikTok full time, I was still living in my parents' house for a couple months. Before that, I was working at Home Depot. We can get into all that, though. We can get into my past jobs. There's pretty much anything that you guys want to know within reason, I'll talk about. But guys, when I quit my job at Home Depot to do content creation full time, I was at my parents' house, and we had terrible internet, bro. You guys remember the joke is that season 1 of the lives back in my parents' house, every 3-4 seconds it would buffer, it would lag, the audio would be cut up. So honestly, that was not a good run for doing content creation full time. So I think that this is actually working out a lot better because I was able to move out after doing content full time, and now I have the means even to do a podcast and upload it to this YouTube channel, guys. So I have a little outline here for what I want this podcast to be. I posted a video early today, so I didn't give you guys too much time, but I posted a Q&A video, so we're going to get into some fan questions later today. I have like that little burn in my eyes from the ring light, so I think I might move that around in a minute here. It's kind of bothering me. It's kind of hurting, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. So guys, yeah. If you don't know me, I'm ComedicScents. My name is Blake. You can call me either. You can call me neither. I really don't give a shit. I make loose cannon fragrance videos on TikTok. The premise of ComedicScents was I hated watching fragrance reviews, man. I wanted to learn about some colognes. You know what? We are joined by some of my favorites today. Louis Vuitton Imagination. Before I bought it, I was more into reading fragrance reviews than I was watching them because, I don't know, it's just boring to me. Hear someone talk about, well, this presentation is quite nice. Just look at this box. No, fuck you. Tell me how it smells, man. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm going to do things different. I was what I like to consider, and listen, there's other people that were funny making fragrance videos, but I was the pioneer of not taking it all seriously at all. Like I would come on camera like, this shit smells like raccoon ankles. It smells like the underside of a McDonald's booth. Grimy, slimy, and running out of timing. I don't know. I would just say shit, man. And that's how I blew up. I blew up on TikTok off of just saying whatever comes to mind, and people dig that about me. So I honestly think that I was one of the first to do it like that. You see more funny people doing it. Like, shout out NC Fragrance Guy. I'm friends with him. That guy over there, man, he's making some funny videos. I'm jealous of some of the ideas that he comes up. But that just inspires me to push harder and try to think of new things, guys, because you can't keep doing the same thing over and over or else it's not going to work. That's just the definition of insanity. So let's I want to talk a little bit about what the show is going to be. So this is a lighthearted show for people who like fragrances, who like me. You know what? Hold on. I apologize for that jump there, guys, and the little change of camera angle here, but I guess that's just the what you're going to have to deal with this new show here. This is a new experience for all of us. I definitely like the angle. I like the look of the ring light better, but just staring into that was literally like I had like that little ring that what someone takes like a camera flash on you, just like two more, and you have like spots all in your eyes. Yeah, I was getting that, and now I have like a little bit of a headache. So what I was saying, we're gonna figure that out. I might get some professional lighting that shouldn't be too expensive. Watch like $700 later, but guys, this show is for fragrance enthusiasts. However, it's not a fragrance show. I want to make that clear from the jump. I want to make that known from the start. This is not a cologne podcast. I love fragrances. As you can see, I have over 200 of them assorted behind me. And yeah, I know the lighting is not as good now, but We're going to deal with it. We're gonna figure it out, guys. Don't even worry. I can even probably turn that up just a smidge. There we go. A little bit better. So yes, guys, this is not a fragrance show. It's a lighthearted show for people to watch and relate to me too. I'm a human. I like fragrances, but I don't only want to talk about them. So I got some fan questions for later. Some are fragrance related. Some of them you'll learn about me. Some of them you'll learn about my fragrance taste. But that's what the lives are for, guys. I'm still going to be going live pretty much every day on TikTok. You can find me, Comedic Scents, on all platforms. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat. Motherfucker, I don't use the Snapchat much, though. Also, what I do like about switching to YouTube here to put this podcast on, I don't have to censor myself like I fucking do on TikTok. You know, I'll say fuck on TikTok, but they don't like that. They will suppress your videos if you're a little bit too vulgar, which I tend to be at times. So it's not too good. But hey, what can you do? It's who I am. It's how I talk. So guys, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have some drinking episodes. And if I was like, you know what, today's podcast episode, which I'm going to try to do weekly episodes, let's have some drinks today. We can throw some beers back. We could take a few shots, just loosen up a little bit. It'll be a fun one. I'll have some friends come on. In fact, let me turn that friend off, the AC. Oh, the AC will get a little bit loud, so you know what? We can suffer for this following 15, 20 minutes, whatever we're doing, guys. To give you an idea of how long the episodes will be, I'm thinking 20 to 30 minutes is going to be the sweet spot. I'm going to have some guest appearances. I'm going to try, because obviously I'm filming on my camera here, not on a screen recording like the TJ and Cologne Talks pod. I don't know how I'm going to do guest episodes, especially when people are across the world. You know, I have Rivera Edge over in Australia. I've got other people like my boy that lives, on the West Coast. He wants to join. So like, I can have some of my friends that are in person come and guest star. But guys, I don't know how I'm going to do some other fragrance creator guest stars, but we'll figure it out. So with that being said, to a little celebrate this is just water. Let's have a hydration break, guys. Drinking water is great for you. That's what I only drink unless I'm drinking alcohol. So cheers. Let's drink some water. Speaking of, this is that coldest bottle, bro. You can find that on my TikTok shop showcase. This stuff, I didn't even make a video. I got it for free, but I'm like, I don't want to sell out. But dude, I use this shit every single day. My girlfriend will tell you. It works great. It will keep, you put ice in your drink overnight, wake up, it's still freezing cold. I love it. The coldest water bottle, beat, I took it camping, bro. This stuff is great. So yeah, drink your water, and let's get into it, guys. So, yeah, what I kind of plan to do on this podcast, the show, this little personal connection between me and my viewers here, is let you guys just kind of talk to your homie, just kind of chill, drop in the comments, whatever you're feeling throughout the episode. If you want to say something, I'll try to get to your comments, man. You guys know that I am a creator that loves to respond to comments. I do it on live every day, but more importantly, when I post a video and you guys leave your feedback, your opinions, give me a comment, I try to respond to it pretty much always. I'm not perfect. I'm human, bro. But I try. And that's what a lot of creators do not do that. But there's no excuse, because fragrance knowledge, bro, he does it in every single video. Even if it's just like a haha, even if it's just a couple emojis, he'll always respond to it. And that acknowledgement goes a far way in content creation. Yeah, man. That's why I think I like to consider myself one of the few that really does care about the comments, because I do. I love seeing comments. Posting a video, like maybe an hour or 2, hour 3 later, when I check it and seeing like 50 comments, and the comments have gone down because the fragrance videos have kind of, I stopped getting as many views. I love responding. I'm just reading through those comments. There's some nice ones, some dickhead ones, but bro, there's some fucking assholes out there. You can't let that get to you, bro. This world is cruel. But in your head, if you're a content creator, you can't let that bother you, because you will get hate. And it's usually from people that hate themselves. Yeah, man. So I want to talk about why I started this show. I love fragrances. I love making short-form content on TikTok. I used to make YouTube shorts too. You guys can go find them on this channel. But guys, fuck. I love talking. I love being able to give a platform and just give a long-winded explanation. And I can't really do that on lives, because motherfuckers are impatient. If you guys have been in my lives, if you've been in one of my lives, you've probably seen me snap at someone where it's like, Unc, answer me. Bro, answer me. Bro, what the hell? Bro, skipping me. That's so annoying. Hold on. Yeah, we got some visitors. We got the apartment lawn care people driving by. Hell yeah. Nice, man. So yeah, if you've seen me on live, I do not like when people get annoyed that I can't answer them, because, guys, I like to talk sometimes. If a question, like, if somebody leaves a comment and it piques my interest, I'll spend 5 minutes responding to it. That's not a long time. It's my live. I can talk about what I want to, but I'm like, you know what? Maybe a podcast would give me that platform to where I can express myself. Now, it might not get a lot of views. I might pull 0 views, bro. But the thing is, I don't give a fuck. It's here for me to just enjoy, express myself, and for the loyal viewers to go watch. Like, there's going to be someone right now watching this right now. It's probably, what are we, 10, 15 minutes in at least? They're like, man, I fucking love Comedic Sense. Yeah, and I appreciate you, man. Let me just say this right now. If you guys are here, if you guys watch all my TikToks, even if you watch some of them, if you leave comments, if you're watching this video, that's how I know that you mean the world to me, because you're the reason why I do what I do. Seeing your comments, seeing your views go up, seeing the likes that you give me, I appreciate you, man. And I like to consider myself one of the most grateful creators out there, not only in the fragrance scene, but overall, because I genuinely appreciate you guys more than you know, man. It's seeing the change that it's gone to from starting my TikTok to now being at 170,000 people that watch me. That's crazy. That's insane, man. Bro, it's every single day I wake up, it's like, it doesn't always hit you. It's like, sometimes you just wake up like, man, I'm just some fucking guy. I hopped on Call of Duty the other night, and I got a DM the next day, and he's like, bro, do you play Call of Duty? I just saw your name. I don't know if it's a fake account, but I saw your name on Call of Duty. Yes, that was me, bro. And it's crazy, man. I also ran into somebody. My name's ComedicScents on Call of Duty, if you couldn't tell. Kind of just put it out there, but hey. I was in a game with someone with my friend. We were playing Gunfight 2v2. I hop in, and he goes, wait, bro, I watch your videos. No way, I don't know if it's the real you. And I'm like, hey, bro, it's me. And I don't know how the fuck he couldn't tell, but he was like, I don't know if it's you. Follow me. He didn't even follow me. Fucking asshole. He said, follow me, bro. Didn't even follow me. Whatever, though, man. But, guys, I don't want to make this first episode too long-winded, a little bit too long, so we are going to get into some of these fan questions, or friend questions, because the first couple are from some friends of mine in the cologne, or in the fragrance scene, I should say. Before we get into it, hydration break. I drink a lot of water, guys. I'm not going to cut out every single one, so you're just going to have to deal with it, man. I love my water. The coldest bottle on TikTok Shop. On my TikTok Shop. But it doesn't have to be. It's a good bottle. That's another thing. Before I get into that, guys, fragrance TikTok is full of sellouts. I wanted to wait to maybe episode 3 or 4 to talk about this, but no. Looks like I just segued into it. So, guys, fragrance TikTok is full of sellouts. There are con artists every single day that push junk, push shitty fragrances. But the thing is, there's also a lot of great fragrances on the shop. I've been talking about some of them for a long time now. And the thing is, I can keep a clear conscience no matter what things I promote, because I only talk about things that I enjoy, that I genuinely like. Hold on, let me show you guys. This box is full of fragrances that I got from Beauty House. Some of them are good, like Latafa Iman. This is a good one. Afnan Tarati Blue, a great clone of that Vibrato Tigar DNA, but there's a lot of junk in here, bro. Like Latafa Amir Al Noble. Someone, if I were to promote that on the TikTok Shop, one of you would definitely buy it and like it. I don't like that. The thing is, bro, I could promote so many more things and probably make more commission, but it would not be genuine, and I would not feel okay doing that. So I only promote things that I enjoy, and that's how I keep a clear conscience. But there are some sellouts out there, and I get it. It's not cool, but they definitely do leave like a bad rep for the rest of us, because then others kind of loop us all in together. Like, oh, if you earn commission, if you promote the TikTok Shop, you're a sellout. And that's just not true. So I just want to get that out of the way for any of the real viewers out there. So let's find a fan question. I have my TikTok pulled up now with the Q&A. So the first one is from my friend ComedicScents. Skyla said, what has been a favorite brand that you've worked with, and also a least favorite? I have some stuff to get into here. Man. So the favorite brand, I probably should have thought more about this ahead of time, but the first one that comes to mind is Olfactory NYC. They were actually the first brand to ever reach out to me to do a collaboration. I probably had like between 3 and 7K around that time, and we collaborated to make my own fragrance. Now this fragrance is not available anymore. They told me the link would be available all, like forever. No, that wasn't true. But shit, I don't care, bro. Olfactory NYC, great brand. Look at that, comedic. They gave me a comedic bottle, and yes, I do have the camera mirrored, so yeah, I know you couldn't read that perfectly, but it is what it fucking is. So that would olfactory NYC with my own comedic fragrance. That was one of the best memories in my content creation journey. So I would say just because they're the first, just because they were like that, and they were so nice to work with, they're one of the best. Another great one was ComedicScents. Now let me grab this one down here. This is the CVS Dupe brand. Now this brand, the guy, he was so nice to work with. They were so accommodating. They got me the fragrances out quickly, and they are good scents. Like for some $20 dupes, they might not last the craziest longest, but they're pretty damn good. So ComedicScents, great brand to work with. They reached out to me when they saw a video that I did first, when I actually said I liked them, and they're like, you know what, we should work together. I'm like, you know what, it's a great fucking idea. So ComedicScents, good. There are a lot of great companies out there, but guys, not a ton of bad ones come to mind. In fact, I don't even know if I should say this one, but one does come to my mind because they did me wrong. They did me dirty. I don't even know if I want to bring it to light. I probably shouldn't, but it's a brand I worked with. It was supposed to be a paid video, but I was never paid. I'm not going to pursue anything with that because that's just more of a hassle on everyone's part, but they were supposed to pay me and they didn't. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it, man. Hold on, the lawn care people are driving by. So yeah, guys, I'm not even gonna say it because it's just wrong. But yeah, these fragrances. I don't even know why I picked these two up. But yeah, those Jack Henrys. Yeah, if you know, you know. But yeah, that brand that will remain unnamed, they didn't pay me. They said they did, and they stopped responding to my emails. I should put them on blast, but fuck them. They shouldn't even give them any more name creds. I just privated the video and said, fuck you. So my friend Scentfather, oh man, Roger, he goes, so you abandoned Jazz Club, long hair, flower shirts, and now TikTok. Now guys, he's been making Jazz Club jokes for a long time because if you guys don't know, this used to be my favorite fragrance of all time. When I guest starred on the TJX Cologne Talk podcast, this was still my favorite fragrance, but it has long changed. It is now either Louis Vuitton Imagination or I forgot to grab it, but Guerlain Spiritueux Double Vanille. You can try samples of those in my TikTok bio, ComedicScents.myshopify.com, guys. Use code TikTok. It'll take you 10% off your order. If you want fragrance samples, you know where to find them there. But yes, he's made jokes about Jazz Club because I kind of gave up on Jazz Club, but it's still good. But yeah, long hair. Yeah, he always said he liked like the surfer vibe of the long hair, so that's why he's mad that I cut that. And then the flower shirts. Now, bro, I like to wear Hawaiian shirts. If you guys don't know, that's like the character, the uniform that I wear, the outfit in my day-to-day TikToks. But sometimes I just like to be a little bit more professional, a little bit more sleek with just like a solid tee, a little black tee. And then now TikTok, and I am not abandoning TikTok. I will be posting on TikTok until it gets deleted, bro. We're back with the visitors. Back with the visitors, man. How many times are they gonna fucking drive by? How many times are they gonna cut the same strip of grass, bro? There's not that much grass out there. I promise you, man. But hey, I'm not abandoning TikTok. I wonder if they think that watch this that's like Jury's fragrance coming for me from our beef back when I had 6K. Oh, I brought that up again. We settled it, but then he unfollowed me out of nowhere. So I don't know. Do I bring it back? He told me that he would make sure that I'd be nobody in the community. Now look at me now, bitch. 20K less than you. In some other news, I got Why I Sell Myself Le Parfum today. It's nice. It smells like the original myself, but like heavier on like a vanilla, like amber spin. It's good. But yes, moving down, let's find another comment. Griff said, what's the best cologne for Diddy parties? Whatever you're wearing, because you'll never expect a Diddy party. Nurse Butter Skincare Fragrance, a friend of mine there, she said, how do you feel about nurses? Nurses are great, man. They do not get enough credit for what they do. Doctors get all the credit. Nurses do a lot of good work. So yeah, Demetrius Wigglebottom. Interesting name. I'm kidding. That's a friend of mine. He goes, what was your first fragrance? Banana Republic Tobacco and Tonka Bean. You can find the video on this YouTube channel of myself going over that one. It's a good one. Banana Republic Tobacco Tonka Bean. Well, actually, that was what got me into collecting. Pure Gold by Karen Lowe. I still got it, man. I'm not going to try to find it now. That was just a wasted 20 seconds. But hey, Pure Gold by Karen Lowe was a 1 million dupe, and that was like my first like kind of fragrance I bought myself. What got you into fragrances, and how do you feel now that you do what you love? What got me into fragrances? I'll answer that second part in a minute. So, what got me into fragrances, guys? I was walking. A couple of you guys know this original story from alive when I think I was having some drinks that night. I was walking through an outlet store. I had maybe just maybe taken a few inhales of some oregano, that was like, burning in the air nearby. And so I was, you know what? I was just having fun walking around this outdoor outlet mall, and I see a Perfumania, bro. And they're like, that they had the door open. It was summer. I was like, that smell wafting out is beautiful. I never wore fragrances at this time, mind you. I walk in, and the first thing I smelled was Dolce & Gabbana K because of Young Dolph, rest in peace, one of my favorite music artists. He said, he's talking about Dolce & Gabbana in many songs, bro. So I saw that Dolce logo. I'm like, man, let me smell that Dolce & Gabbana. She's like, which one? This clear one with the crown? I'm like, yeah, that crown looks cool. Dolce & Gabbana K is ass. Dolce & Gabbana K smells like booty meat, and not even the good kind, bro. I'd turn me off of the fragrances, but then I stumble over. Let me grab it at this point. I stumble over to the little display shelf. They had like a little tray of display stuff. Look at that. Banana Republic Tobacco Tonka Bean. This introduced me to fragrances, or at least the concept of fragrances being able to be for men and also be sweet. I have never smelled a sweet fragrance before. I don't know, like vanilla. I've always loved the smell of vanilla. I've always, like, my mom's baking something, I was always smelling vanilla extract. This is different. Banana Republic Tobacco Tonka Bean, that was different, and I fell in love with it. So I spent $100 on it. It's a $30 fragrance at max. I spent $100 on it. Yeah, I just said where I got it to. They taxed me. But you know what? It started a hobby of this behind me. So I've been taxed many times. I've been cussed. I really can't complain. Oh, man. So that's how I got into it. But how do I feel now that I do what I love? I'm going to, we're going to hold the mic for this one, guys. I've wanted to be a full-time content creator for a long, long time. Like I said, I've made videos for over a decade now. I've made gaming content. I've made knife reviews. In fact, I got a Benchmade knife on me right now. This is that Benchmade OTF. I love knives. I love fishing. I used to want to be like John B. Fish in the Midwest, John B. John B. Rowland. Love that guy. I want to be like him. And I've wanted to be like Cutlery Lover. I want to be like Dope as Yola. Dope as Yola, his story times are great. Goblin's story times are great. In fact, the Dope as Usual podcast is what inspired me to make this podcast. And now that I'm here, I have far from made it. I was making good money a while back. Now the money's gone down a little bit, but we're still able to do it full time. And that's why I'm blessed, man. That's why I love what I do, and that's why I want to take this next step, work harder, and make this podcast, because it's so amazing that I'm able to do that. I've been slacking, man. I've been slacking. I make videos every day. I got 35 videos ready to post right now, but that's still not enough. So I want to get this podcast going. Some guy said, opinions on JPG Ultramel. Fuck you. Kidding, it's good. What fragrance that if you smell it in everybody, you will scald him? Ombre Nomad. Ombre Nomad by Louis Vuitton stinks. But I love my imagination. I love my Pacific Chill. So yes, guys, that was pretty much everything that I wanted to cover for episode 1. Now, I don't know. I talked about kind of an introduction, background of myself. I've talked about what I want the show to be. I want to talk about why I started the show, or at least I talked about like kind of why I started the show. But I love watching my favorite content creators just like talk. I just love hearing stuff, If you're riding in a car and you're just listening to someone, like, podcasts are like the future, bro. Like TV or like radio show hosts, they still have shows, but podcasting is the future. The podcast, like I said, that got me into it was Dope as Usual podcast. I listen to Thomas and Marty every single day. I pretty much only strictly watch their solo episodes too, unless like someone else that I watch or know is going on there, like their Steve-O or Josh Wolf, Goblin, Eric Kahn episodes. But guys, that's why I wanted to start it, because watching your favorite content creators online in a long form content or episode, it's just awesome. And I think that, at least I hope there might be some of you out there that are coming from TikTok to watch this. And if you're new and you liked what you see, which would probably be pretty rare, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you're new, if you've never seen me on TikTok and you're just like, wow, this guy's on my feed, so let's give it a shot. If I was able to capture your attention and to where you're able to stick around until now, I appreciate you. But guys, we're going to end it off here. Little personal piece of information about myself. I have TMJ, so talking for long periods of time does get quite painful. In fact, I'm feeling like the tightness in the jaw now. There are medical things to be able to counter that, but I have been busy with other stuff, taking care of my ingrown toes. I've had 10 procedures on that, but we are getting personal as fuck here right now, guys. Yeah, so life is busy. I'm seeing my girlfriend tomorrow. She loves when I wear fragrances. She loves Pacific Chill on me. She loves Louis Vuitton Imagination. She loves Lumari Porthole. She loves Blue Talisman by Ex Nihilo. There's a lot of great fragrances out there that she loves on me. But I think I'm going to wear the classic Creed Aventus tomorrow, guys. So thank you all. If you are still here for sticking around. If you are still here, guys, comment down below, comedic eats poop. I don't know. Just comment like comedic the poop eater, something like that. Something that involves me consuming feces through like the ingesting manner. So thank you guys for sticking around. This has been fun, and I hope that I can see you in the future. Let's whoa. Let me turn that up. Let me turn that up a bit. Switch that around. See how that looks. I think that lighting is better. I think as long as I can tolerate it, which it might be a little bit too bright, but as long as I can tolerate it, yeah. Guys, this has been so fun. I've enjoyed this. I think that it's going to go great as long as I can stay consistent. Videos or episodes should drop every week, maybe every other week, depending on, what there is to talk about, what I've got in mind. But guys, thank you so much for being here. Go follow my TikTok. If you want fragrance samples, go to my TikTok's bio or just go to ComedicScents.myshopify.com. TikTok will take 10% off. And thank you so much for letting me do what I do and for taking time out of your day to watch what I do. Thank you guys, and I'll see you later.